6 laps we have to deal with here. Burge is going to get killed by Pat the Goat. Not allow him to overtake for first. Pepsin sitting in second, trying to boost through the A-frame. Little awkward boost. Osiris going to take advantage of it. Going to warp right through Pepsin. Pat the Goat looking to get out cleanly. There he is. Number 1. He's gone. Osiris, then Burgess. You're 1, 2, 3. Who's it going to be? Pepsin or Daxidi? Daxidi going to time the boost just correctly, and he is gone. He gets out for free, but now it's Ascension Zone time. Pepsin dies, so he's going to lose his 5th place. That is what is important here about the Ascension Zone. You have to stay alive, and you have to ascend. Both pieces are important. Lots of craziness going on. Trying to hide inside that zone last second. Trying to kill Doom. Does. Sambo gets 1. Can he pick up Raiden Derp? No. Raiden Derp exchanges the favor. So Raiden Derp going to jump all the way up to 5th. He's going to score 6 circuit points. And there you go. Pepsin drops down to 8th. That's what can happen with the Ascension Zone right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is where the chaos truly comes to life. And this is what the death race in space is all about, folks. Those last second changes, those quick overtakes, the warps through, and of course, a variety of weaponry that you can pull out and decide to use against your best and worst enemies. Warping on through, it's Wrench Live out in front. Pepsin tight on him. Pat the Goat, part of that USDM team. They are so strong, so problematic to beat. And already looking to be that way. Raiden Derp trying to line up, does kill Doom. Focused a little more on shooting and flying. That will cost you, but hey, if you're already outside the top 4, you know you're not going to get out for free. You might as well try to scoop points, scoop boost, scoop arc any way that you can. Pepsin zooming his way through. Currently sitting in 3rd. It's Sambo in 4th. We're on a classic little figure 8 style track here. Gonna boost through Osiris, the boost virus. One of the originators of the boost strat. Uses it a little bit less often than he did previously. But a strong half of the hype unit team. Only 2 racers on that team, Osiris and Daxidi. So what, no freaking ZD now? Gotta remember our ZD out there. Pat the Goat's gonna crash. Wrench Live overtakes for first. It's Wrench Live, Pat the Goat, Pepsin, Osiris, you're 1 through 4. After that, it's Sambo and Doom, the GZIO combo, trying to work their way in. Purchase also part of that. Rainaka making herself a part of the middle conversation right now. Rainaka been stepping up recently in recent weeks. Trying to work her way into a couple of top 4 finishes. That can really help boost you, especially if you accomplish that in the 2nd and 3rd heat. Why? Because points are doubled and tripled. We're seeing here heat 2. Looking to get our last player out. Doom trying to give chase to Osiris. Will anybody catch him before he gets out? No, Osiris has completed the lap, and it's Ascension Zone time. What does that mean? Well, you got to get to one of these blue rings that are out there. You got to avoid and dodge the other players. You got to not explode to anything. Players, pilots, walls, everything's a challenge. Some shots over Vincent Van Ho not landing. Can't quite land on a Rainaka. Burgess trying to lock up some kills. He gets Daxidi. Oh, and that's a big one. Burgess killing Daxidi. He's going to drop the Daxidi down to 0 points. You see, he falls all the way to 13th place. Could have maybe slipped out in the top 8. Could have scooped some points, helped out his teammate Osiris. Instead, it's Wrench Live and Pat the Goat scooping a maximum 38 points. Woof. Heat number 3. That means points are tripled. It's just that simple. And here we go. It's a race into the first corner. Explosions as Pepsin ramps through Osiris. Raiden Derp kills Sambo. Burgess kills King Stooch. And a couple of crashes slow down the rest of the pack. It leaves Pat the Goat out in front. And this is a dangerous man to leave alone. Wrench Live, his driving partner, able to give him a little bit of protection here, sitting in 2nd. Daxini in 3rd. He's overtaken by Pepsin and Raiden Derp, the 3-4 now. You know, Pepsin would love to scoop him up a win. Even a 2nd place win would feel probably like a large victory. Pepsin, one of our original race leaders. A true pure racer, the best way to describe his play. Man just wants to focus on racing, although in recent weeks has pulled out some weaponry, has started adjusting to the meta just a little bit. Fringe Live did manage to kill Pat the Goat, but now Pat the Goat in chase. That's why it is important. It is first a death race. You can be killed, but the race is the ultimate thing that matters. Doesn't matter how many times you die, but you still get out first. Boosting their way through. Doom rounding the corner. Now you time it perfectly. And you are gone. You see these ships accelerating to over 3,000 kilometers per hour. It can happen just like that. Pat the Goat gets out along with Wrench Live. You're 1-2. Third is going to be Pepsin. Who's going to make it number 4? Should be nobody. Somebody's trying to fight for it. Osiris got to find the Ascension Zone. Doom was the last man to get out. We missed the official announcement of that. Look at this perfect little hiding spot right after you make the jump. It's hard to hit this, but oh, Burgess lines it up. The repeater projectiles takes down Osiris, and that's not what Osiris the Boost Virus had in mind. Ascension Zone completes, and there you go. A breakdown of the scoring, 58 and 52 points for USDM. That is going to be hard to beat. That our last practice before our official live races coming up here shortly. And here we go, folks. It is real deal time. 14 racers out there ready to show you just what they've got as we start here on shore. And I'm just noticing that we have no Duck Brigade out there. Sir Ducky not racing tonight. But 14 racers out there into the first corner, and explosions everywhere. Too tight, too wide. That's what happened through the turns. Pat the Goat trying to take the shortcut along with Doom. Pat the Goat gets a little hung up on the rocks. That'll slow him down. Osiris overtakes for now. Let's see who gets the boost right. Look at that tight turn from Pat the Goat. Osiris able to use the wide side and overtake. Just misses the shot onto Osiris. Stella plays. We see him for a moment at the back of the pack. Raiden Derp lining up some shots. Going to take down the shooter. It's Osiris in first. And this is where he can do some real damage. Look at how quickly he is into that boost right there. Wrench Live trying to give chase. Halfway through our laps. 6 laps per heat, the way we play it here on shore. Osiris is going to crash, trying to clip into Wrench Live. Pat the Goat going to clip a wall. He's going to explode. That'll leave Wrench Live alone in first. Just taking a little inside track. Not a lot of boost, you see. More about being proficient through some of these turns. And really, really tight with that strafing. You see Osiris quick to use the boost out of the strafe. Staring down King Snooch and Raiden Derp. Pat the Goat is going to crash. Osiris going to gain the lead. Wrench Live completes lap 6. He is gone. Osiris completes lap 6. He is gone. The first 4 get out for free. Everybody else got to find the place to be. What is Pat the Goat doing? Taking his sweet time, getting on out of here. Still going to scoop third, but just barely as Pepsin grabs fourth. Now Doom in the Ascension Zone. This is where points can really change in a hurry. Rogue Panda rams through Doom, so Doom is going to drop massively. Doom was in 5th place. Now going to see himself at the bottom of everybody who is able to ascend. Raiden Derp a double kill, takes down Burgess the Gamer and Sella plays. An official ascension right there. Half the players get out. That is a lot right there, but you see Doom drops all the way from 5th to 10th, and that's what can happen in one Ascension Zone. Now a little time in pit row, an opportunity between the heats to swap out some parts on your ship. You see some ships here with all light parts. Well, some people are already loading it up heavy. That allows you to go faster, but reduces your maneuverability when you're out there on the track. And here we go. Heat number 2. Points are doubled. That can spell trouble if you are not prepared to handle the problem. Osiris going to crash. That'll slow him down and add to his time. Wrench Live and Pat the Goat tied neck and neck. Wrench Live able to just slingshot his way forward with a warp boost. Pat the Goat, he likes taking this inside line. Can strafe heavily the USDM combo, sitting 1-2 right now. Doom in fourth, Osiris third. Osiris has been very consistent as of lately. Daxini, though, starting to show some signs of weakness. He's had a few moments as of late that you question. Is he the consistent pilot he was the last time they won together? And of course, the question I always have for the hype unit combo, can they get out of each other's way? They are so competitive. They are such good pilots. Sometimes they kind of run into each other and they treat it like any other racer that they might find out there. Wrench Live almost completely lapping the entire competition out there. Pat the Goat in second. He's about to do the same. Osiris, you're third. Looking to scoop as many points as possible. Would be 16 points out of third place. Still another full lap to go. Wrench Live is gone. That's how quickly he is ahead. Couple of 12-second lap times. That is just absolutely unfathomable. Pat the Goat's gone. Osiris is gone. It's now Ascension Zone time, folks. Got to find the right place to be because Pepsin has freed himself. The last of your four to get out for free. Genzio, see, Genzio noticing that they've got a teammate right there, doesn't elect to pull the trigger on the first target they see. Instead, looking up for Chouani. But it's going to be explosions everywhere. Raiden Derp kills Doom. He comes zooming in at the last second. Raiden Derp going to scoop up another one on the Sing. On the cell plays. And Rainaka going to crash at the wrong time. You see Daxini scooping up 0 points despite his teammate Osiris grabbing 16. That could be a problem if they are not able to get some consistency out of Daxini tonight for hype. And here you go. Heat number 3. Points are triple. It is important you take home first on this one. Scoop all 30 points where possible. Wrench Live going to crash. That's going to hurt. Sometimes if you don't get out ahead of the pack, you can just get stuck in the middle of the mire. Goat overcome, though. It's Pat the Goat 1, Osiris 2, Wrench Live 3, Burgess sitting in 4th. Would love to see a top place finish there for Genzio. A top 3 for them would all but secure their way into the Grand Prix. Osiris electing to use the boost as well as Wrench Live. That'll force them to the wider side of the track. Not quite the shortcut they're used to utilizing. Halfway through our laps here on the final heat of Shores. Wrench Live in third, trying to catch up, about to overtake Raiden Derp, land some shots. Raiden Derp did on to Wrench Live, but unfortunately not focused on where he's going, and neither is Raiden Derp again. He's going to miss the track, go wide. Osiris overtaken for first. He's on the final lap. Wrench Live not quite there. Now there along with Pat the Goat. So Osiris, the boost of virus, he is long gone. Pat the Goat and Wrench Live scooping out second and third right on each other's tail. Pepsin looking to be number 4. Great Derp just lining up shots left and right. Needs to scoop as many circuit points as possible. Cell play is going to crash. Again, this is a dangerous time. You got to stay alive, and you got to be in that blue zone in 10 seconds when Ascension occurs. This can totally swap your standings. You can go from 10th to 5th just like that. Great Derp going to kill Rogue Panda. Chouani going to go ahead and crash. Daxini does not get to a zone. So there you go. Daxini only scooping 9 points opposite his teammate Osiris, who gets 55. 54 and 53 for Pat the Goat. Pepsin and Raiden Derp, the 100X teammates, right together, 42 and 28. A solid showing from 100X, maybe one of the best maps they've had the entire qualifiers. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Ada Handle. They have done so much for us here to help make sure everything has been amazing here as part of the Cardano Clash Season 2. Here's an opportunity to check out some of their recent merch they have put out there. Here's an opportunity to check out how the prize pool of $2,250 is being divided. There's $225 available per qualifier, so the first place team you see take tonight will walk away with $180. That'll lead us up towards our final tournament prize pool of $900 coming up here next Thursday as part of the Grand Prix, where the winner is walking home with $562. We go from our shortest course to our longest track here. Welcome everybody to Oriah Mining Depot. And we open, of course, with the infamous Widow Span, the Bridge of Death itself. Challenges as you see explosions and rifles popping off everywhere. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, would you look at the chaos and the carnage abound. At the end of it all, it's Daxidi overtaken for first, Raiden Derp in second. We get to watch Osiris just line up some kills here. Osiris back in the middle of the pack, though. That is going to be a challenge for him. Vincent Van Ho out there sitting in 14th. It's Raiden Derp in first, lining up his shot onto the obelisk. That'll help charge the battery on his ship. Daxidi currently sitting in third. Now, this is a strength of Daxidi that we see. So we mentioned kind of having a rough start there on shore. Now on Oriah Mining Depot, really one of his stronger maps, along with dunes. You got to believe that he's really got to make up some work here. So how far down can they keep USDM, and how well can they do as hype unit? That's what we have to watch out for in circuit number 2, aka Oriah Mining Depot. Only 3 laps around this circuit. Rogue Panda looking strong. King Stooge just lining up some kills. Not the days of old, though, here in Ascent Rivals. Points do not accumulated there by getting kills. They do help you, allow you to get more arc, to be able to spend more on your ship in later heats. Currently, it's Raiden Derp in first, Burgess the Gamer 2, Daxidi 3, Wrench Live 4. Then it's Rogue Panda, Path of Goat, Osiris, Pepsin, King Snooch, Raynaka, Doom, Shawani, Vincent Van Ho, and Cell Plays. At your 1 through 14 at that moment. Daxidi gonna get the kill onto Burgess, and then warps right through Wrench Live. So a nice little double we're gonna get to view here. Path the Goat and Wrench Live currently sitting 3 and 4, trying to give chase. Raiden Derp out in the lead. Now see, that's a little too slow. You do have to kill your engines to be able to get the boost, but maybe that was just a little too long. The lineup on a Rogue Panda, that's an easy one for Pepsin. Again, Pepsin recently started pulling out his weaponry more and more often, understanding the death race aspect of it all. Wrench Live and Path the Goat, second, third. No, the Hype Boys also part of that conversation. Daxidi and Osiris holding on to it for the moment. But it's Raiden Derp out in front. The final home stretch. Here we come down to the final run. Raiden Derp going to get out one. Daxidi trying to strafe. He does. Wrench Live and Path the Goat are gone, so that'll leave Osiris is the man who has to find the Ascension Zone and has to stay alive through it. Now sliding just a little bit out of the zone, waiting for people. Let's see if he can get some free kills along the way. And there we go. Ascension Zone is done. So I'm swapping up some points. Osiris stays alive. He gets the maximum available +6 circuit points at that point. Nicely done. But unfortunately, they are in a big hole against USDM, like a 40-50 point deficit they have to overcome in the final 3 races. And here we go. Points worth more. That's the important way to score. And Osiris already boosting his way through. Absolutely just powering through that big U-turn. Path the Goat gonna warp through Osiris. That'll help things out. Path the Goat out in front. Across the mini bridge. Burgess right behind him. Oh, but Burgess gonna get killed by Osiris, just lining up shot after shot after shot. Burgess slips all the way back to 7th. Path the Goat 1. A little bit in the middle of everything. Daxini's going to crash. Path to Go 1, Osiris 2, Pepsin 3, Doom 4. The USDM combo not able to keep it as tight together this go-round. French Live back in 5th. Still able to score a lot of points from that position. But not a tight 1-2 together. Osiris right behind Path to Go, just trailing that tail. Path to Go gonna explode. Excuse me, it's Osiris crashing. Pepsin sitting in 3rd. French Live 4. That your 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody trying to score the maximum available amount of points. Some dodging there by Path to Go. He's in the final lap. Just can't make any mistakes now. Can't go too wide. Can't take it too narrow. Osiris trying to catch him. He may be a little far even to pull out the weaponry. And there you go. Path to Goat is gone. Osiris gone. Pepsin looking to be next. And then potentially Wrench Live. Let's see if he can get the last free spot. He does indeed. Now it's Ascension Zone time. Again, folks, this is where points can swap in a hurry. You could be 5th, then you could be 14th. That's how it can happen, especially if you were one of the first to crash. You don't ascend and everybody else gets out before you. It can be problematic. Nice little quick turn from Daxini there. Able to get himself inside the zone at the last couple of seconds. And there he goes. He is free. And here we go. Points are tripled and away we go. The Widow's Band looking to claim her first victim. There's a shot from over the bow. And at the end of it all, it's Path to Goat sitting out in 1st. Osiris right with him. Doom's going to ram through Osiris. Tell you what, Genzio really showing up to try and perform, trying to work their way in, trying to qualify. Some tight Twitch racing. That is what is occurring right here, folks. This is an absolutely fast sport. Any way you look at it, these ships moving almost 4,000 kilometers per hour through the boost, but averaging over 1,000 just under thruster power alone. You can see how much of it a blur it is, even from our perspective, let alone that pilot perspective. Osiris sitting 4th right now, trying to climb his way up, moves up into 3rd. This is where he can become effective. Path to Goat overtaking for the moment. It's Daxini now trying to overtake Osiris. This is where the boost is. Let's see if it costs him. Yes, he lands way too hard off the track. That'll be an explosion. Doom sitting in 2nd. Now he slips back to 3rd in a little battle there. Wrench Live out in 1st alone. Then Path to Goat 2, Osiris. Everybody fighting for that number 2 right now. Wrench Live comfortable at 1st, though. Splatter kill as Doom takes down Shawani. Daxini's going to warp kill Cell Plays, then lose himself. Crash occurring immediately afterwards. 3rd and final lap, trying to get out. Try not to hurt your teammate. Wrench Live, he's going to grab number 1. Path to Goat going to grab number 2. That is a lot of points right there, folks. That is 57 total points for that second finish. Daxini looking to be the last out for free, but no, Doom is going to overtake. Daxini tried to play it safe, didn't utilize the boost. And instead, he is now on the loose in the hunt, trying to find an ascension zone and trying not to die. That is the challenge. You crash, you explode, you get blown up by another ship, and you are done for. Just like that, Daxini kills Vincent Van Ho. Raiden Derp tucked in a corner. He's going to take down Burgess, trying to line up a few more shots, but he's going to go ahead and ascend and say bye-bye. Speaking of that, we'll go ahead and take a brief pause here real quick. Go ahead and get ourselves lined up for 2 more races here when Ascent Rivals presents the Cardano Clash Season 2 returns. All right, folks, a chance to review our sponsors here for the Cardano Clash Season 2 tournament. Of course, Ada Handle, Tired of copying and pasting long cryptographic addresses and triple checking them before making a transaction? Then you have to check out ADA Handle. It's the simplest way to send and receive both ADA and Bitcoin, whether on Cardano or now Bitcoin. ADA Handle is all you need to simplify your entire blockchain experience. Head over to handle.me to mint ADA Handle today. Cardano is a blockchain platform for change makers, innovators, and visionaries with the tools and technologies required to create possibility for the many as well as the few and bring about positive global change. Crypto Chips, creative merch for crypto enthusiasts. Shop high-quality, innovative crypto collectibles and gifts. Browse Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin merch, and more. Anastasia Labs, a software consultancy specializing in developing mission-critical blockchain applications in the Cardano ecosystem, building the future on Cardano one block at a time. Drip Drops provides token dispensing services to the Cardano community, an intuitive platform that offers projects a comprehensive selection of distribution parameters. Bone Pool is a long-standing Cardano stake pool community focused on decentralization, community rewards, and education. They built a treasury of NFTs, tokens, and ADA to reward loyal delegators based on time staked. And Levy. Lend your ADA or instantly secure ADA loans with your NFTs and tokens powered by ADA Angels. Maximize liquidity, earnings lending, and borrowing tokens or NFTs. Here we go, folks. Race number 3. We'll get everything started here at the beginning of heat number 1 as we prepare ourselves for duels. And away we go into the opening corner. A couple of explosions and some rams happen. Random explosions everywhere. Wrench Live kills Osiris. King Snoosh kills Shawani. And Vincent Van Ho warps through Wrench Live. At the end of it all, it's Wrench Live out in front. Burgess the Gamer just surviving for a moment, but then Raiden Derp going to overtake. Now he's sitting in second as he takes the wide through the A-frame. Burgess going to get a double kill, warping through both Doom and then Pat the Goat. That's a nice combo for him. Wrench Live still out first. Raiden Derp 2, Burgess the Gamer 3. Looking for a shot, and Doom takes down Daxini with the big one. A charged up rifle, and oh my goodness, Osiris with a double kill as he just turns with the over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Burgess the Gamer giving chase here to Wrench Live. Get a chance to see Raiden Derp lining up another kill. Just kills everywhere. People know where they want to be, where they are on Doom. Wrench Live halfway through the circuit. 2 more laps to go. Burgess tight behind him. Then it's Pat the Goat, Osiris, and Daxini, your 1 through 5. Doom, Raiden Derp, and Vincent Van Ho, the next crew behind that. Pat the Goat in 4th, a short little boost as he heads towards the canyon walls. We have a 1-2, Burgess overtaking on the inside corner. Wrench Live trying to overtake, is going to explode. Burgess also going to crash. Wrench Live trying to overtake now. Final lap. Wrench Live's going to kill Burgess. Let's see him line up the shot here. Just a couple, that's all it took. Now Burgess a little shook off his pace. Going to have to try and find his way back up towards the top. The front of the line, such a battle right here. Osiris trying to get Burgess. Landing a couple of shots, but then has to focus on the piloting. Burgess maybe going wide here. Goes too far wide. Raiden Derp's just going to line it up, sitting for the free ones. Osiris going to get out number 2. Burgess the Gamer will be 3rd. And the freaking ZD, a.k.a. Daxini, he'll be 4. Now it's time to look for an Ascension Zone if you did not get out as part of those first 4, and this is where the intensity and the heat really ratchets up. You could drop massively. You could gain massively. How many kills can you get? Raiden Derp, he's got a triple kill. Doom, then Rogue Panda, then King Snooch. Just absolutely lining them up everywhere. Raiden Derp chilling at the top of the zone. So you see he's 14th, and he jumps all the way to 6th. What a massive point swing, and finishes right behind his teammate Pepsin. Heat number 2, points are doubled, and that can spell trouble if you are not prepared to finish. with top marks. For our opening corner, a couple of explosions. And we go into the canyon walls to catch Osiris, Wrench Live, Doom, and Pepsin all tight together. Doom gonna win it all. He finishes up as part of the combo. Osiris boosts through, gets one, but then gets killed by Doom. When the chassis touch, that's when these ships take just a little too much and go explosion. These ships absolutely pushed to the brink by these pilots. Sometimes even a little pinball off the wall. You see Wrench Live just having to make an adjustment in the middle of the boost there. That is very hard to do with that timing, able to accomplish it with perfection. Doom goes through the A-frame, overtakes Daxidi for the moment. Doom's going to warp through Daxidi, actually. It's Wrench Live out in first. Doom trying to give chase. Here we are inside the canyon walls. This is where the boost timing is important. Just misses. Osiris overtakes for first. Now he's hauling ass. Mistimes that one, and Doom is going to warp right through him. Perfectly timed. Just uses the body, and he made sure that he hurt somebody. And here we are in the final lap. Wrench Live plus Doom. Osiris, Daxidi. Your 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody going through the canyon wall floor. Everybody's trying to boost, just power their way through. It's not working. Osiris has a chance to overtake for first. Wrench Live just in that position for the moment. Who gets it right? It's going to be Wrench Live crashing. So that'll slow him. He does get out in second. Osiris takes first. Daxidi, Doom, your 3-4. Ascension Zone live. People seeing just where that zone is, sitting just outside, not wanting to risk it just yet. Pepsin sees Burgess. He knows he's got to line up the shot. Couple of strafes back and forth, trying to stay alive. Final couple of seconds, but Pepsin lands the kill onto Burgess, and that is a big one. I'll tell you what, USDM really having the point swing now that we were worried about for Hype earlier. Hype scooping up a lot of the points here on Dunes, and they missed out on Shore. And inversely, USDM having a reversal of their earlier fortune, not going quite so well. Here we go, folks. Final heat of this race. Points are tripled. A couple of these ships just absolutely being destroyed. Explosions everywhere. Wrench Live clips into the wall, so Daxidi takes back over for first. He's going to go through the A-frame. Line up that boost. You can see that hesitation, though, that little slowness. When he's on his game, he is not hesitating even a moment. Osiris even cleaner, as you see. You do have to kill the engines of the data in order to be able to charge up for the boost. Sorry, Osiris warps through Wrench Live. Wrench Live struggling a little bit, getting through the canyon walls. Daxidi, a brilliant boost through. And he is comfortably in first. His hype teammate Osiris in the number 2 chair. Wrench Live tight behind that 3. Pepsin part of the conversation. Path the Goat is also there. So 1 through 5. Some of the best racers that we have out there on the track right now. And they're showing you exactly why. Twitch style racing, folks. You better be quick. You better be ready. You better be steady. Or else, well, you can see exactly what happens. These ships absolutely exploding everywhere. Path the Goat, Pepsin, Shawani all crashing. It's Daxidi and Osiris, the 1-2 combo right now. Wrench Live trying to catch up. Pepsin 4, Path the Goat 5. An explosion going to stop for a moment. Looks like Osiris may have been able to power his way through with that. Wrench Live going to get out along with Pat the Goat. So USDM manages to survive here in the important round. Important because points are worth triple. So if you really failed, it could really hurt your team. So a big step up by USDM, making sure they got everybody out. And it's Ascension Zone time. Final 5 seconds. Shot being levied in. King Snooch crashing, trying to give chase. Burgess going to kill Raiden Derp. There you go. Helping make up a lot of the points. A 30-point swing. Hype steps up big. Able to climb almost 35 points. That may help erase some of the deficit from earlier as we go into our final race of the night. Canyon. Ada handle. Tired of copying and pasting long cryptographic addresses and triple checking them before making a transaction? Then you have to check out Ada handle. It's the simplest way to send and receive both Ada and Bitcoin. Whether on Cardano or now Bitcoin, Ada handle is all you need to simplify your entire blockchain experience. Head over to handle.me to mint an Ada handle today. And a brief viewing here of their now offering merch. From hats to shirts to underwear, they've got everything in between, making sure you've got all your needs met. And now a current look at our leaderboard before tonight began. USDM sitting in first place. Hype unit likely also mathematically qualified before we even started tonight. So the Kingdom 100X friend. Everybody battling along with Genzio for those top 5 spots. And here we go to Canyon, a classic figure 8 configuration. This circuit still has plenty of secrets and ways to spoil your efforts. As we see explosions abound. But it's Pat the Goat out in front. This is where USDM can take back over. Again, I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, Hype unit seems to have some struggle on some of the shorter circuits that are out there. So the long tracks really seem to do them well. Osiris currently back in 9th place, trying to line up some kills, just jumping places as best he can. It's Pat the Goat 1 with Burgess tight on his tail. King Snooch just lining up shot after shot after shot. Trying to play a different way. We'll see what can be accomplished for them. We'll see if it might end in a top 3 finish. Not looking good right now for the Kingdom. Without Sir Ducky tonight, that certainly makes things a challenge. Tell you what, if this were the days of old, King Snooch might have the new meta. If he were getting a point per kill here, that could be incredibly devastating. Finally, Dagzini's just going to slow down and deal with it. Says, I'm tired of this problem. Pat the Goat almost lapping here. Burgess the Gamer in second. Trying to work his way up into first. One more full lap to go. Pat the Goat's going to explode. Dagzini got the kill there. Dagzini a full lap behind, but able to make an impact. They may still score him some points by having the USDM player fall. Burgess won. No, Pat the Goat overtakes. Pepson's right there as part of the conversation. Who's going to have it? We got a pretty close neck-and-neck finish here. Pat the Goat, Burgess. It's going to be Burgess, then Pat the Goat officially. Pepson, Doom looking to be number 4. That's the last one out for free. So Wrench Live going to have to find his spot. You watch Dagzini. This could be huge for him if he can score some kills and be able to get out. He's got 2 kills so far. Looking for the 3rd on the cell plays. There he goes. Inside the zone. Got to remain there for another 5, 4. Vincent Van Ho, Shawani trying to scoop as many points as available. No, Rogue Panda is going to kill Shawani at the last second. And Snooch killed Dagzini, so Dagzini drops all the way to 10th. Scoops only 1 point. And USDM with a nice little climb here. Snooch finishes officially with 14 kills. Heat number 2, here we go. Points are doubled. Time for the trouble. It's going to gain the lead for a moment, then Pat the Goat overtakes USDM out in front. Pep's in there battling around along with Burgess. Look at these two USDM players in sync with each other. The pilots just know exactly where they want to be, and look at that perfect boost from Pat the Goat, utilizing as much space as he possibly can here on this figure 8 style track. Pat the Goat 1, Wrench Live 2, Osiris is 3, Pepsin 4. Then it's Daxidi, Burgess, Road Panda, Doom, your 1 through 8. Almost halfway through our racing here on this heat. Great Dirt just decides to slow up. He's going to go ahead and line up some kills. Osiris battling from the 4 position, but it's Pat the Goat and Wrench Live, the 1-2 right now. Absolutely looking like a beautiful and brilliant combination. Osiris, a full half lap back. It's going to be a challenge for him to catch up, especially as he continues to crash into the wall. Osiris overtaking Daxidi on the outside lane. Osiris and Daxidi on the final lap, but Pat the Goat and Wrench Live, they are practically there. See ya, Pat the Goat is gone, Wrench Live is gone. Daxidi and Osiris hoping to be the 3-4, but not good for their point total. Really needed to finish above USDM. Pepsin just misses getting out for free. Instead, now he's got to survive the Ascension Zone time. Look at the dodging. What brilliant work. He's just moving around in a circle. The occasional little scrape to stay alive. King Snooch kills Shawani. Peng still plays, crashes. Pepsin got racers all around him just trying to stay alive, and there he goes. Pepsin gets out in 7th. Vincent Van Ho with a big jump up into 5th. One of her best races of the night. And here you go. Heat number 3. Points become tripled. And this is where it can all fall apart if you're not ready for it. Racers are out through the first quarter. Halfway through the track, and at the front of it all, it's Pat the Goat, Pepsin, Doom, Burgess the Gamer. One lap in the books. Plenty of boost ability to utilize here on this circuit. In the wide side, Osiris, you see the spark shooting off of that thruster, but eventually it does subside. So if you battle around for too much, you bump and grind up against another chassis, you're going to have some problems, but eventually that will fade away. King Snooch just living with the rifle right now. Is this Call of Duty out there, or is this a racing game? You certainly wouldn't know based on the way he's trying to play at it. Certainly a different attack style. Let's see if it works out for him. Still just sitting there lining up the shots. Osiris climbing his way. He's fought up into 2nd. Doom in 3rd. A little explosion going to slow him down. Wrench Live 4. Daxidi 5. High boys really need to accomplish big if they are going to overtake here. Several racers on their final lap. Pat the Goat is out. Osiris looking to be next. He is. Wrench Live in 3rd, bumps against the wall. No explosion, though, just gets out right in front of Daxidi. So USDM 1 and 3, Hype 2 and 4. King Snooch gonna kill Cell Plays. Raiden Derp gonna kill Doom. We're here in the final seconds of the final Ascension Zone of the night. Trying to get out, trying to stay alive. Raiden Derp gets a lot of kills. Pepsin comes in at the last second. Oh, but King Snooch is going to kill Pepsin just before the Ascension Zone. Snooch officially ends with 20 kills. Raiden Derp with 11. And Daxidi with 13. Plus Wrench Live at 10. We got 4 players in double-digit kills. Now, a quick pause as we work up our scores and confirm our winners for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, with 61 points. In 7th place, it's Friend. With 82 points in 6th place, it's Penguins. At 116 points, the 5th place, it's Genzio. 144 points, finishing in 4th place tonight, it's Kingdom. With 187 points, finishing in 3rd in the money, it is 100X. With 336 points, taking home 2nd place for the night, it's Hype. And finally, in 1st place with 394 points, it is USDM. Our top 5 teams will proceed to finals, just confirming officially on that math. That is that is in 5th place. That will be Genzio. 4th place in qualifying is 100X. Unit and number 1, as they have been throughout most of the tournament, it is USDM. And there we go, folks. Our final 5 finalists. They will be here next Thursday for the Grand Prix with a chance to win it all. We'll see you then, folks. Have a great night. We'll see you back here June 19th for our Grand Prix.